Hey YouTubers, welcome back to another episode of Bayonets of the World. Today we've got the Swiss Model 1918 bayonet for the K11, M11, and K31 series rifles. So this bayonet was apparently designed in 1918 or circa, and introduced, kind of giving the edge, like most other European countries at that time, to a shorter bayonet length because they figured out that the bayonet style warfare and the need for a really long bayonet wasn't exactly a priority. So they along with other European countries decided to shorten their bayonet from, I think, 15 inches down to, we'll measure in a second. Anyways, it's not as long as the World War I style bayonets. And these are just really nice knives. Everything Swiss that I've run across, of course, is really nice, and it's a pretty cliche thing, but you know what? They make good stuff. So these things run about 60 to 100 bucks depending on the condition and who's selling them. I have these in my shop right now from anywhere between 70 and 80 bucks. We'll take this out now and show you. Really cool thing, the first thing I noticed about this knife, or bayonet, is that it's a double-edged blade, which is pretty cool. This one's manufactured by Elsener Schweiz, and I have another manufacturer, Waffenfabrik Neuhausen. And I don't know if there was any other manufacturers, but those are the two that I'm aware of and that I've seen in person. So if there's any more, just let me know. So this thing is just amazing. Like, as far as being a bayonet and the design and the lack of a fuller and just the double edges, and it's really thin, pretty flexible for being as rigid as it is. It's still got some flex in there. We actually made a video and we stabbed a wooden log with one of these. And it was a pretty punky log, so it was pretty soft. It was the equivalent of like a really thick hay bale. And this thing performed probably one of the best out of all the bayonets we tried. We tried about 15 different bayonets. It went in really easily and came out really easily. So this is a nice pointy edge on there. You can see that. And the handguard's actually a handguard, so it's got a little guard right there. So I suppose you could use it as a fighting knife. We'll measure it really quick. We've got the blade measuring in at a little under 12 inches. We'll say 11 3/4. And, overall length is a little, 16 3/4 inches for the overall length. So it's not a very big knife or bayonet. And, you don't have to have a huge 12-foot long bayonet like they did when they had muskets and earlier on when they were still doing line battle style warfare. So obviously the Swiss figured that out, and this was the end result. Simple push button release, just like most Mauser styles, but most bayonets will have something like this. It's pretty flush with the handle after you push it, or after you release it. So that's a pretty neat feature. It just looks really nice. It's got the pseudo eagle head like the German ones, except their release would have been right here. But yeah, it's just a really nice looking bayonet. One of the nicest designs in bayonets, I think, of the 20th century. So pretty standard, but very effective. So we'll kind of wrap it up on here. If you're new to the channel and you like this video, if you give it a thumbs up really quick and then subscribe to my channel for more cool stuff like this. And if you consider supporting me on Patreon, the link to that is in the description. $1 a month allows me to buy cool things like this and do reviews and take it out and field test it and do all that kind of stuff. If not, that's totally fine. I just really appreciate you watching. For all the viewers, past and present, on my channel, I really appreciate it. You guys rock, and I'm going to keep making these videos because you guys keep watching them. So thanks again, everybody, and we'll see you next time.